Hi everybody, Gabrielle here. I am back. How's everyone doing today? Happy Sabbath. Today is it's a Saturday. We're halfway through our Sabbath. Starts Friday evening to Saturday evening. You know what's funny? There are some really interesting people circulating right now. These people have nothing better to do with their time, is really all I can factor. Seriously. There are people who seek destruction in the shadows. There are people who right now are trying, and I say trying, to do some really terrible things. I almost feel sorry for you. Yeah. Almost. For those of you who have been under attack, we've all been under attack. I know you're feeling it, but it's already over. It's already over. The karmic repercussions coming towards those people right now, and I mean now, as I speak. Not when you watch this video, but even as you watch this video, you are going to realize, you're going to feel the wave come over you. You will know that your enemies have been struck down. Absolutely. And you will not worry about it anymore. And one more thought to it. You will stay in a place of knowing. Now that you're aware of what these people seek to do, and see, it's subtle. It's very subtle. They seek to break your will. They seek to break your spirit. They seek to block your heart. Because without passion, without desire, without love, you do nothing. You sit idle. You move not. You waste away. And I feel as though this is the attempt, or was the attempt, up until this moment. But you have been found out. You are a fraud. You are an agent. This is an angel message coming to you. 4, 4, 4. You must take a spiritual bath. Do not go to the Botanica. Create your own. Use the intuition that is thumping in your head and deal with these problems. If you have access to the ocean, go to the ocean. If you have access to a lake, go to a lake. The weather's good, you know. Find a sacred pool or create one. This new moon, in the void do they go. Into the void do they go. Into the void do they go. See, we use the vibration of love, the highest vibration that there is, right? Nothing stands against that. So I seek, and you seek, the Almighty, the true source of love. You petition there. These people attempt to block your abundance. They're slick. They think you pray. There's a fire sign who think they slick. Fox spirit. This person is cunning, charming, sly, and often underestimated. Could be any sign, but you know, the red fox. I get crown chakra, although heart is what came out. We'll read both. Both. For the heart space, right? For the abundance card, Hunter Moon. But to me, this is giving me more of a warning. Your adversary comes under the guise of a fox. And here we go. It says, as mentioned above, I didn't read that. Many foxes return to the same mate, but even those that do often sleep and hunt alone. You may be happiest when you are in a safe, monogamous relationship while maintaining your personal space. If you are married or cohabitating with a partner, you may even prefer sleeping in separate bedrooms. If you aren't married but are in a stable relationship, it might be that both of you prefer an arrangement of living in different places and only getting together for quality time. As far as friends go, you are very loyal and your heart is playful, which means not only are you a good friend to have, but you collect good friends around you. I'm going to read, hold on. As mentioned above, it is thought by some that foxes can sense the Earth's magnetic fields, and that they use the skill along with their remarkable hearing to catch prey. Open up to the perceptions of the fox and see what you can uncover about yourself and the world around you beyond your self-imposed limitations. So what aren't you seeing about someone close to you, within your circle of friends? What instinct aren't you trusting? What is your heart telling you? What is your head telling you? Are you in a place of conflict and indecision? Looking at the card above the heart chakra, conflict and defeat. And then we have heartache and loss. It's the two extremes. Because we have harmony. We have 6 and 4, two very stable numbers. 5 and 3, not so much. And then heart space is 4. You know? I'm going to see that one more time. Just in general. Key attributes: seeing through deception, camouflage, cleverness, quick wit, alertness, agility, magic, and cunning, femininity, gentleness, stealth, and keen insight. What I get most, foxes are adaptable creatures, right? You find them in every habitat, from the extreme tundras of the Arctic, right, to the inner cities, farmlands, prairies. Foxes are adaptable. You could be dealing with a mutable fire. I'm just saying. That would be Sagittarius, correct? Mm-hmm. Two. I see there's all sorts of people who are attempting to surround themselves with you. They want to get close. There are lots of... This reminds me of Snow White. Look how she's there in the middle of the forest and all the creatures gather around. Do you see them all? But you hold close to the fox. See the mates of the fox on the ground waiting for you to release the grip on their mate, on their partner. Whomever this person is, they're married. This grip either you have on them or they have on you truly is blocking out other potential beneficial creatures. This is your time to reap the wonderful rewards of this moon. But first you have to release what seems to be easy. Even though the fox is a predator for a human and maybe easy prey. But who's really cunning who? The whole while this person's partner waits patiently for their return. There is a sly fox in the midst. Now this could be a Sagittarius doing this work. It's a fire sign is what I feel. Big time. I have Scorpio, I have Leo, I have all the fire signs. I have the Emperor too. Aquarius. You could have more than one person working against you currently. This person, these people are trying to prevent union with your masculine. I'm talking to a divine feminine, clearly. Just looking at two of summer unity, Emperor, that's how that looks to me. They want you to give up. They really do. Simply, someone wants to beat you down. I've been downtrodden, baby, every since the day. Every since the day. Do, 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 do. I haven't heard that in years. Oh, man. It might even been like a Moby song or something like that. I can't recall. Maybe not, though. But around that era. Interesting. Trying to see what crystal this reminds me of. When I first looked at it, it reminded me of labradorite. Even rough cut sapphires. Those are good stones right now, for sure. You know what's funny though? I'm seeing here that whatever these people are doing, it's the same message here. I'm getting, right? See how in the back of or not in the back, here. See how it's going up? Even though on the outside, right, people might think you're going through a bunch, and you are, right? You're not going down, you're ascending. Your soul's going through an ascension. This is spiritual growth. Here on the polar bear, right, card, unity, 5. Embrace this time of deep spiritual growth. You may feel called to act as a mentor. Find a new teacher or spend time with others who are also on a sacred path. Right? And then look, we started with sacred pool from the enchanted map. Right? Right. Remember John the Baptist, right? Even Christ had to be baptized, right? They were cousins. It was cousins. Remember when Ishmael and his mother was banished to the wilderness? The angel of the Lord spoke and said they would be fine. They have an inheritance of their own. They would be taken care of, so not to worry. That's where John the Baptist entered, right? He's a descendant of the tribe of Ishmael. Just saying. This is just accelerating. Like, this is beautiful. Like, death energy. I love that there's 6s repeating in this line. 6, 9, and 4, and 6 again. But if I look, 2 over here, right, brings it back to a 6. So look, and then we have the strength card. So I told you, there are some people trying to work some real negative shit, but it doesn't matter. You're right where you're supposed to be. Really, look, numerology, 4 and 7's 11, right? 2. Next to it, 38. 1, a 1. Uh-huh. 2, 2. This is all coming to a close. You're protected. The light that shines from within you is protected. The negativity they send your way means nothing. It's temporary, the stress it causes you. All it does is send you back to seeking answers from the Almighty. Deepens your faith, deepens your quest. That makes you ask even more questions. Why? Strengthens your faith. All to me, a little bit just reinforces some trust issues, making you want to hold back, even from those who appear innocent. Damn. It's just ushering you through another period of transformation, a period of spiritual growth. Each time, can you see that? Redefining what you really believe ultimate happiness is. Rebalancing, recalibrating what that truly means. Each time this happens, each time someone steps against you and the work your father and your mother in heaven have sent you on this path, each time it brings you closer to them. Each time it strips you further away from the world and brings you closer to a pure principle. It brings you back into harmony. Each time someone attempts to disturb it, each time someone attempts to bring ruin to your abundance, it opens you up to a different shift. It opens you up to a different parallel in which you are to learn and grow and to expand. Each time you are growing, you are ascending. Do not for one moment second guess yourself or the path that you're on. Do not doubt yourself that yes, you, little old you, was chosen for this. Whatever this is for you, everyone's walk is individual. There are people really, really working hard. But all it's doing is, if you're having or we're having problems in your connections, in your relationships, don't worry. Don't worry. This is only going to strengthen them. Don't give up. Don't worry. Growth is uncomfortable. You might have been a very blessed child to have slept through most of your growth spurts. But if you didn't, and you had to go through it in your waking hours, and your body hurt, don't worry. You survived, right? This is nothing more than a growth spurt. You're gonna feel it. You'll be back stronger than ever. You're still shedding. Workers of inequity, be still. It's so funny. I see someone wanting so bad an opportunity to make things right. They worried to death. Absolutely worried to death. They fought. They've tried real hard to hold back. They've been resisting. They've been fighting themselves for a while about making this right. But the reason they've been fighting is because of interference. There's been a lot of outside interference. Karma's coming, bitches. She's here. I told you. By the strength, they don't know what they've just done. They don't. Said I almost felt bad, but I don't. I guess you didn't get the memo. Weaving spiders come not here. Right? If you get my drift. You're going to be left with just one pentacle, and that's sad. Look at this. Goes from the 6 to the 4, right? And I say 1 even though I know it's 2 that's left, right? Because the devil gets his due. Oh yeah. All those 6s up here, that low vibe and energy. Oh yeah. There's an end to that. There is strength in unity. Teach. I'm teaching you what to do in real time. As sure as you hear my voice, as surely as it's done. That's funny. I hear someone knocking down the street, right? And I immediately thought, you keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Right. That's so that devilish energy that was trying to push its way in to all of our lives. We rebuke devilish energy. I literally have on a shirt that says, not today, Satan. And that's what this is. Not today. You know you're doing big things when you get this much negative attention being shoved in your direction. You know when your very existence bothers someone, bothers these people, you're doing something fantastic. So keep up the good work. Oh my word. Karma's here. All you workers of inequity, your karma's here. Enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed this reading.